In the early 1930s, Ukraine was one of the most fertile regions on Earth. Its soil was so rich it was called black gold. The land produced enough food to feed millions, and yet millions lost their lives. Not because of drought, not because of war, but because of decisions made far away. The Soviet government promised a better future, a society without inequality, a system where everyone would work together and share equally. To achieve this, private farms were abolished, land was taken, and farmers were ordered to join collective farms. Resistance was not an option. Officials arrived in villages with quotas, grain targets that could not be met. When the numbers fell short, food was taken anyway. First the harvest, then the seeds, then anything edible. Homes were searched. Nothing was spared. Villages were sealed. Travel was restricted. People could not leave in search of food. Train stations were guarded. Roads were blocked. Hunger had nowhere to go. As food disappeared, people searched for anything to survive. Grass, tree bark, animal feed. Families grew weaker together. Entire homes fell silent. What was happening was rarely spoken aloud. Talking about hunger was dangerous. Complaining was seen as disloyalty. People learned to stay quiet, even as neighbors disappeared. Silence became a survival skill. Grain continued to leave the country. Exports continued. Foreign visitors were shown carefully staged villages. Official reports described success. The reality was hidden behind numbers. Years later, historians began to piece together the truth. Survivor accounts, archived documents, population records. Millions were missing. This tragedy became known as the Holodomor. Some governments recognize what happened. Others still deny it. For decades, this famine was barely mentioned, not taught, not discussed. But memories survived in families. This was not a natural disaster. Food existed. Transportation existed. What failed was humanity. When truth is silenced, suffering grows unseen. This story isn't only about the past. It's about what happens when power goes unchecked, when truth becomes dangerous. So ask yourself, could something like this happen again?